background music while we're just sitting here. We are. They can't hear you. We're back. We're podcasting. We're live on Mostly Superheroes, the podcast here on Thursday, February 5th, 2026. Live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. They can see our beautiful faces. Yes, there are two of us here. A friend is back. We were saying it's a little secular. I think this is the time of year where, we're in February, we're getting going, and this is where all the real work's happening. And you always come in and tell us about what's going on. So it's going to be food, St. Louis, and honestly, just whatever's going on in your life. BRADENSTL, bro, how are you?
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. Hey, thanks for the introduction. Yeah, this is the place to be to really break the news because, I posted about it. It had some views, but we haven't announced it to the media per se, right? We haven't sent out those press releases. I mean, they're going to come next week, so everyone will be talking about it then. But we always got to come on Mostly Superheroes, mostly. No, I'm just kidding.
It's mostly you have really leaned into our mostly, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate because it's food. It's St. Louis. It's usually just a good time. But I told you like the format on our show always changes a lot.
Mhm.
So before we get into any business, how are you? How are your holidays? How's Q1? I guess since we're like adult professionals,
Yeah.
we can say
Q1.
like how's Q1 going?
Oh, the usual. We get like 10 inches of snow. We get a week or so snowed in, but the streets cleared out. We got 60 degrees coming up next. Am I a meteorologist?
You're doing the weather.
Yeah.
I think everyone appreciates that though. Maybe the local news channels can start bringing you on to
To do it.
do a little weather.
That could happen. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. But yeah, it's no things are good. The first, I mean, it's really just like planning for the year. I know some people like they'll relax a little bit in January, but between like Christmas and New Year, it's like I don't know what time of day it is, what's going on. Like I'm in my own little bubble, but like yeah, for the last few weeks, it's just like really like just planning, and I can't believe it's February. It's Black History Month. Shout out to all my black people out there. Hey, applause. No, I'm just
You said
kidding.
it's you. Yeah, I'll give it applause. Of course.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to get the hate mail for not doing the
Yeah.
applause. And when you walked in here, you told me Happy Black History Month, and I said, yeah, to all of us.
It's all.
It's
Yeah.
an American holiday. Happy Black History Month to you too. Yeah,
Next month, I think Women's History Month.
you're really on top of the months.
Dude,
And
we're in marketing. We got
you got to know what's happening.
Groundhog Day was a few days ago.
Yes, right. I
So-
always remember that one. That's my sister's birthday, so it's not too hard. We're having more. There's like more winter. That was the news.
Allegedly.
That's what we've heard. What you don't believe the groundhog now?
Yeah. According to Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's goofy. Weather's goofy, and it's all over the place. But it's yeah, no, things are good. Really, just like excited for what the year is going to be. I remain optimistic, and I know Kansas City is across, Highway 70, and they're getting a lot of attention this year, and a lot of things have pulled out of St. Louis for this year. But that's just where you could say, double or triple down on what I'm doing because, we're still a cool city. We're still a great city, and don't be trying to come back in like 2, 3, 4 years to take our shine. But
Mhm.
it's all good, man. I'm feeling good.
You're talking about. I mean, you're speaking toward just like some restaurant closings,
Mhm.
and we've talked about just how in general everything's high. Generally, the economy's tough,
Mhm.
but the doubling down, the tripling down. I understand. I mean, you were talking about this, like the things that people do need to go to that need to fill that part of the culture for them if they live here in the area. It's a vital service. It's like part of a lot of what we do here is
Yeah.
one thing that I've always come back to is like we were doing just a few events per year when we first started. Now, like, that's become half of what we do
Mhm,
because it was, like, crystal clear that, like, that's what people look forward to most.
mhm.
They say, like, "When's your next event?" Like, it always comes back to that. Like, the podcast is great. We can talk about movies and food all day, but, like,
Yeah.
until we get in person and kick it, dude, I'm just getting fired up already. Go ahead and tell us, man. Foodies Eat First is back for its second inaugural year with 2 festivals and a food week, that a restaurant week, apologies, and a
Yes,
restaurant week,
13 days.
13 days in September.
If I did 14, that would be restaurant weeks, right?
You're right, yeah,
Yeah,
you might be the first,
I'm
maybe a
stretching
rest
it.
yeah, the biweekly, maybe monthly. No, keep it to you got September 1st through
Through
the 13th,
13th, yep.
and let's work backwards from that. You have a Foodies Eat First in August,
August 29th and 30th,
and
May 2nd and May
c
3rd.
coming right back it's coming up now.
So and the best part about it is like it's all gonna be different, right? Even if we use the same venue for both festivals, it's different. Different music, different vendors. But yeah, May
Talk
2nd,
about the venue. Yeah, the venue's gonna be
it's Trust. It's back down at Trust,
back again,
you know,
downtown.
downtown. It's a prime weekend to be there. Um, we have what? We have the Dodgers in town.
And it's indoors, it's right there by Busch Stadium. You also have the rooftop, though,
Yeah.
so you like, when that nice weather, you can still pop up on the rooftop or outside out front. It was so beautiful, and, so we'll be back there again. Alright, the May one's coming up, man.
Yeah. Oh, it's
So
also Cinco de Mayo weekend.
so it's Cinco de Mayo weekend, the Dodgers are in town. Again, just keeping the dates real
Yeah.
fresh. May 2nd
And third.
and 3rd. That's Saturday, Sunday, and we were there last year with a podcast booth.
Yep.
Uh,
That's still yours.
I would say I didn't wanna, like, lead you into that, but I
Oh
am
yeah.
leading you into you off air, you invited us
Yeah.
to come back, thank you.
You're always as
So
long
we're
as they
gonna do
give
it
me a
again.
spot with an office or whatever, like,
We can literally book a room.
yeah.
Dude, thank you so much. Well, either way, we'll be there again, and I remember Cat's Deli being in town, YouTube was there, DoorDash, and then the other 99% of the restaurants, St. Louis, local professional chefs and creators coming in from all over. Is it more of the same this year?
Yeah, so at least for the first one, I'm not 100% sure we're gonna bring anybody in this year
Mhm.
for the first festival. I mean, we're gonna bring back some St. Louis folks. We're bringing them back to St. Louis that weekend. But yeah, like the food lineup, man, I don't know, and I'm not saying this like I'm not trying to sound like a salesman or just trying to hype up my event, but like I really think, and last year was
You
great.
should, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the whole deal.
I know that's the thing, but, like, last year, I was like, "Man, this is, like, probably the best food lineup I've ever seen." And then we take it into this year just because I could have more vendors. I'm like, "Man, this is the best food lineup I've ever seen." But, like, what makes it great and what makes it the best festival, and I really believe it's gonna shape other festivals around here because 'cause you're gonna have to get with the program because this is what the people want, right?
Tell
And
us.
and and I and I'm a foodie, and I support these local festivals too, but people wanna come and try. They wanna sample. So, we have an admission for people to come in. Obviously, festivals, like, just so you guys know, it's not cheap, right? You got to get the security, you got to get the staffing, the dumpsters, the cleaning. I mean, we had a cleaning crew going the entire time. But like once you and DJs, we had live DJs. We didn't just hook up a playlist. But once you come in, you can buy almost this year should be almost everything's between $4 to $8. So you can go in, sample, or what we're actually going to do to enhance VIP this year is all you can eat, all you can drink. So, yes, you can try one of every vendor that's there, but then we're also gonna have an elevated experience in VIP. I don't know what the food's gonna be, but we are gonna be able to smoke meat, grill outside this year because 'cause we're expanding to outside, you know? And so, man, it's gonna be good. Like, the food, I'm telling you, it's not a joke.
It's top tier.
It's top tier.
Yeah, and I mean, once again, I feel like you're breaking the news a little bit because it's early in the year, so thank you, and things are still coming together too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're in the throes of this, but I guess some big questions that people are thinking right as we're talking about it, are tickets on sale yet, or
Oh, that's a great one.
is that still coming?
So, March 7th is when the main lineup's gonna be released, March 7th.
So you'll release the lineup still, and then before ticket
Or,
sales,
excuse me, March 10th. March 10th is when the lineup comes out.
the lineup, that's
Uh,
gonna be everything that's going on pretty much.
for the most part, we always work on surprises. You know, I told off camera, I told him one if hopefully we can
I'm doing a
circle
good
back.
job, by the way. You can
Yeah,
tell, right?
yeah,
Like, I'm keeping it close. All right, so here's what I'll say. You got a lot of this stuff you've got locked in, of course.
yeah.
A lot of things you don't that are coming together might be a surprise. And then some things, as we know in this game, come together
Last minute.
last minute. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, oh man, that's going to happen. And just from the celebrities and big names and big companies,
Mhm.
I'll be very careful here. It's looking to be, an even bigger experience than what I saw last year, just
Mhm.
from what you're telling me. I don't know
Mhm.
if you think that, but to me, it just
100%.
seems like this is the second year, it's gonna be bigger. There's just gonna be like a more if you went to the last one, more. If you don't know what it's gonna be like food, a vibe, and also big surprises that like are gonna take it from being like a cool event that you attended to holy crap, I'm so glad I was here for this because
Yeah.
that's the inside scoop. I know
Mhm.
this is a tease. If there was ever a tease,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I guess you'll have to do what you did last time and come back in either a little before and tell us any of those new updates, or I'll call you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
We
then
have time.
we got the booth at the event at
Mhm.
Foodies to where like, dude, that was so cool where we got to catch you for 10 minutes and go like, here we are.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Was that the 2nd day, I think?
you made it on the second day
'Cause
and
I was able to breathe a little,
I
yeah.
couldn't believe I was
Dude,
like, yeah, and I'm like, you're not even getting a break. You got to talk again about this stuff. But
no,
who's all right? So that's I want to kind of focus and say like who's all on your team that you can shout out that's helping you pull this off.
I gotta give a shout out to Zach. He's my business manager. He's helping with a lot of the contracts. Dante's helping this year. We're going over some content strategy right now, and because it's we're going to sell probably about 3,000 tickets because it's still going to be sessioned, right? It's going to be session one, session two.
Is
Just to,
that number for the first event or
yeah,
for all, just for the
actually
first?
for both festivals, I will always do the session.
Yeah,
And I get people because like oftentimes in like St. Louis, like, it's like, "Wait, I'm used to this, and I'm used to that," and it's like, I tell people I can make this the biggest, most free festival if they can just get, like, their companies to sponsor it, right?
yeah, right,
Um,
exactly. The bigger sponsors means the cheaper the ticket
yeah,
prices.
because like, we don't skimp, like, we don't
You're
we
just trying to cover at
yeah,
a basic thing, you gotta cover all the costs and pay all the restaurants
yeah,
and trust and anybody that's gonna be there,
the insurance.
the city, all your permits,
Oh, yeah, the city.
and then, like, man, if it's like, if you make money, you're going like, "How oh, wow, how'd we even do that?" But that's not even always the case,
It
so,
doesn't. We're starting out at $0 this year.
yeah, and you got great sponsors. Are there sponsors that you can shout out today?
Right now, we're working on them.
That's fine. That's a little closer to the vest right now,
Yeah.
meaning also you could take on new sponsors that wanna get involved
Yes.
with Foodies Eat First Fest,
Yeah.
right?
It's the premier food festival, and we even allow, like, let's say you're listening and you work for a company, and let's just say you want to have 150 of your employees experience this exclusively, or maybe you have 70 employees and they want to bring their spouse, so it is 140, whatever.
Yep.
We can actually host them like we did for YouTube. We can host them, like, honestly, if there's 5 companies right now, we'll host them Monday through Friday, and then we bam have the big festival because we want to make this as something that everyone can experience. But
Right, you can get in on the action and have a little more because, like, that's what YouTube did, right?
yeah.
They booked kind of like the Friday night before the fest
Mhm.
and were able to, like, take care of their people, some creators and all
Yeah.
that. So, like, if you're a company in town and you're like, "Man, we've been trying to figure out a creative way to get our employees out,
Yeah.
also get our names on a bigger festival," this could be it.
Yeah.
And then on the consumer side, we're just waiting for tickets to drop
Yeah, yeah.
and hear about what DJs and food are gonna be there, and then it's like, buy our tickets.
Yep.
That's it.
So I want to talk about that real quick.
Please.
So March 10th is when the lineup comes out. On 314 day, we're gonna sell our early bird tier one tickets, right? So that's gonna I'll just throw out a number right now: $31.40 for the general admission, right? And you can expect the food at every single session is gonna be the exact same. Where I'm not gonna complicate it like last year where we had brunch, dinner, late night.
Every
All the
session's every food.
Yeah.
Cool.
But we'll have passes if you wanna buy the entire weekend, if you wanna buy the whole day because, like, you good luck if you can eat, like, over 20 different vendors in a 4-hour window. But,
And what are those options? You mentioned the $30 price point. That
yeah,
gets you in.
that gets you in.
That's general admission, and then, like, you're buying food when you're inside,
Yep.
right? And
Yep.
then what's the next tier up?
Right now, the next tier is gonna be VIP, so we're still working on that.
Working on the price point for that, but
Yeah,
basically an all you can eat.
that's gonna be all that's the thing, that's all you can eat, that's
Yeah.
all you can drink, and these aren't just like, "Hey, come in and just get, like, just a beer," and we're gonna have beer.
You better have some
More
beer.
than
I'm not gonna
likely.
go if
Yeah, I was
just
gonna say
kidding.
we're gonna more than likely have our friends over
Just
at
kidding. Beer's not
Forehands.
that important. Yeah, beer is that important, forehands, but
Yeah.
also
Shout out to our sponsors, right?
drink responsibly
Drink
too.
responsibly.
That's the main thing, especially on an all you can eat deal. you might want to focus on. I mean, there's going to be great
Oh,
cocktails and beverages, but food.
yeah, let me finish this
Yeah,
part 'cause, like, you're getting me thinking now. Yeah, so tickets are gonna go on sale 314 day. You're gonna have general admission, you're gonna have the VIP. VIP literally this year, you're gonna eat whatever you want, drink whatever you want. In the VIP lounge, you're gonna have elevated food. Um, Now that's gonna go on sale 314 day. Maybe I should have it go on sale at 314, probably.
do it.
Um
Easy to
but
remember.
but also what we're gonna do to switch it up, in addition to the 2 sessions per day, on the Saturday, at the least for right now, we're gonna add a fitness component to it. So people can actually come work out, not saying they're gonna work out around the food, but, we're gonna do we may have something on the arch grounds or somewhere. We may have a run, but we wanna encourage kind of that more, like, holistic approach of like, "Hey, we're foodies, we're gonna eat a lot, but, we gotta take care of ourselves." So we're working on a few vendors for that to really like, like I said, I don't know all the details right now because we're working through it. Maybe a run, maybe yoga, maybe an outdoor,
I
whatever.
like that yoga. I like that yoga.
You got to stretch your stomach
Mm-hmm.
before
Oh, so you can fit
you
more
feel it.
food.
But yeah,
All
and
right.
we may have some exclusive food just for that.
Okay.
And that's going to be a lower price on that one for sure. But
It's May 2nd, 3rd, Saturday, Sunday. That's the first Foodies Eat First Fest. Anything else
that's,
on that one? Or do you
yes,
want to talk about the other two?
I was just gonna say that's kind of crazy if you think about it. I had one in August, and then like, bam, here we go. Like 8, 9 months later.
Well, obviously, you felt that like we can do it again. We got the pieces
Dude.
already like somewhat in place from the first one. You got that momentum so much to where you're like, all right, we're gonna do a second one August 29th and 30th. So
Yeah.
after the summer break, come back
Yep.
in August. You're doing it again.
Yeah, so also like why I chose those dates,
Yeah.
there's like just it's a good time. You hopefully avoid the heat of the summer. But the college students will more than likely be back, their families may be looking for things to do
There you go.
and really giving them a true flavor. We're giving them the opportunity to have the flavor of St. Louis.
Hmm.
You know, no, that so the 29th and 30th, the goal would be for it to be even bigger.
August. Yep.
Yep, of August. I'm gonna say, like, I would love for that one to hit 4 or 5,000, but it just kinda
People, talking people
so that can come.
that can come over the span of the 2 days.
Over the 2, maybe 3, maybe it's a Friday evening as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Um,
Maybe
so
if things are, yeah.
so we're
Could even end up with another day, maybe.
yeah, so we're working through those things, and, I'm crazy, like, literally the day after, like, I finished this festival, people are like, "Oh, you sleep in, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "Yeah." But then I woke up and I planned, like, so many different festivals. So that's gonna be going on, and then we have the restaurant week. So p I can't remember the dates off the top of my head, but we will be announcing, I think it's in June, the lineup for the August festival.
Okay.
And
So you can watch for that in June. All right.
I think it's June 1st, and then July 1st is when tickets are gonna go on sale.
Okay.
And then and I wanna, like, really like, when you hear these on sale dates, I have to emphasize to get your tickets, guys.
Like right away.
Get your
They're going to go
tickets.
quick.
Yeah, especially the March 14
And right now we're just talking about the two food
2 festivals,
festivals.
yeah.
Yep, May and August. And I'm going to pressure you that we're in the early days.
Yeah,
If you're able to do promo code mostly, do it.
mostly,
If
okay.
you're able to. If you
Yeah,
guys aren't, no big deal. But if you end up being able to, I always tell people go ahead and try it whenever. Like if you're
yeah,
on the Foodies Eat First website, if you're on the Voltron website, if you're out
yeah,
of Four Hands,
all
it's
caps.
probably good idea just to at least try it because like there's maybe a deal, and we're gonna be there, and you'll get a giveaway at our booth
Okay,
if you guys are able to do it. No pressure again,
all
but like
caps.
and we're just gonna throw something, a little bag, all caps.
I have
But
to do all caps, yeah.
usually promo codes can work either way.
Okay,
They're usually not case.
yeah.
I manage CRMs and websites. I know how promo
Oh,
code,
so it works either way. Yeah, I
yeah,
I
it does. It works either way. It should be.
I was
But
thinking of
you
usernames.
talk to Zach and see if space mission marketing, right?
Yep.
See if you guys can pull that one off. No pressure.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll give them, like, a 10% off or something,
I mean, a discount. I'm sure people
or a
would have.
few let's just say
Hey,
at
if
least yeah.
people would appreciate a discount if you guys can, but dude, we just mentioned we're trying to raise funds. So like I'm throwing out, use the code, bring your ticket by our podcast booth, and you get a free mostly superheroes prize.
Ooh, okay,
And we'll take care of it.
okay.
How about that? No investment other than letting us be there on premises, which
No,
is a
we
pretty big risk for
and
you.
no, you're hey, don't get me sued, don't be out here,
No, don't worry.
he says the wrong thing, and then we get the FBI up in there.
We'll bring the wholesome show. We'll bring
Yeah, the family show.
the
"Hey,
family.
guys."
This is the family show right now. I just saw my mom and my niece Lyric are in the chat. So
"Hi, mom." My niece. Shout out to the
Hey,
nieces.
Lyric.
Yeah, being an uncle is awesome.
Yeah, you hang out with your niece a lot, right?
Oh yeah, last time it was funny. Like the day after Christmas, I was like, we went to different stores and we just bought stuff like discounted. And then I think we went to the science center. And she always wants to do the photo booth, like at all these places, the zoo, the science center. But yeah. So when I'm telling people to like buy your tickets early, we sold over half of the tickets the weekend of, and this was the first year. And the last year's event almost sold out.
Mhm.
So you take in, we probably have over plus other events we do around town, maybe 3,000 emails that we're gonna be sending this out to, plus all the media attention that so I cannot emphasize enough to get your tickets, like so
Yeah.
yeah, the early bird tickets is gonna be we're only gonna sell X amount, and that's gonna be it goes on sale March 14th. Then your next tier tickets, is gonna be, April 1st. So that 30 whatever that price is, 31.40 ticket could end up being 36
Yeah,
if you're
this is
first.
classic rules, early bird. You
Yeah.
want the cheapest price, you buy it first
Yep.
and get it, just knock it out, get it done, put it on your calendar. It's a fun thing you get to do, and when it rolls around, you're gonna be glad that you did.
Yep.
We're counting down the days.
And we're working on some samples too. So you may go around sampling
That's
different
gonna be me.
bites.
I'm just gonna be walking around doing this. I'm gonna have to do the VIP.
You're gonna have to walk around and keep eating.
I'm
You know?
excited. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a to-go podcast studio, maybe. I might have to we'll figure something out. All right. Tell us what you can about September 1st through the 13th. Foodies Eat First Festival Restaurant Week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm actually it's very exciting. A lot of the inspirations come from what I've experienced with like all-star games. Whether it's here in other cities. And you know, I'm a foodie, man. I love to eat, and I want to go to like restaurant weeks, but I never know which ones when and this and that. And then I'm like, oh, cool, it's downtown St. Louis restaurant week, and then you realize like you're not going to be downtown for a few days, or you're in this pocket. So what we're going to do is, I kind of got to a point where I was like, you know what, if anyone's ever going to do this and do this correctly, it's going to be me. And I say that very humbly, but it's just like, we've put in the work, man. We've built the connections, the relationships, and we actually care for what can happen. And so I was like, I had a conversation with someone. I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna do this. And I didn't want to call it St. Louis Restaurant Week because I think someone probably owns the domain, this and that. I was like, I have the answer. Foodies Eat First
There you go.
Restaurant Week.
Yeah.
And that is in St. Louis, right? And so it's going to span across the entire city. Our goal with that is to have at least 100 restaurants. But even within that, we're going to unveil, I can't say what kind of festivals, but we're launching two new festivals out of St. Louis. So in addition to the festivals we're working on,
Mm-hmm.
we have other festivals. These are probably between 400, 1,200 people festivals. Okay.
Talking about stuff this year or is this next
Oh,
year?
this is this year.
Oh, other
Yeah.
stuff outside of Foodies Eat First.
Yeah, outside
Okay.
of but within the umbrella.
Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
within the umbrella of the restaurant week.
Mm.
So yeah, we're gonna launch that. We have some partners we're working with.
I hear what you're saying. You're saying the event week, almost weeks.
Yeah.
Is gonna be. It's gonna have like
Events within the
not just great deals and tastings but like events and activations and
cocktail classes, mocktail classes. We're gonna
Wow.
we'll do some fitness. We'll do some chef demos, chef collaborations. We'll bring chefs that are from St. Louis back to St. Louis for the weekend. They may be doing some collaborations at different places. But it's literally just an all-star approach. You're gonna be seeing we're gonna have some special guests that we've been working on. 90%, about 90% is the goal of being local, but we're going to provide some St. Louis, we're in the show me state. Sometimes you got to get those names just to get the people out. Like last year was Cats at my festival, right?
That'll do it. Yeah.
And so we're working on those things, but I guess
I don't know if you remember. I had the first Cats ever in St. Louis.
you did.
It was me.
Oh yeah, because you were.
I was just happy to be standing
the
there on Friday
YouTube.
night at the YouTube night. I got again. Thank you. Like I mean, I was
You're
very
like-
blessed to be there. Like I felt blessed. It was a warm, great room with great music and food, and I was just standing next to it.
Hey,
And he goes, I go, "Are you open?" And he goes, they're the two guys. I can remember their names, but it's
there's
been a minute.
AJ and I got to
Oh,
call
good job.
AJ.
Do it because
Not
those guys,
saying
they were
okay.
both great. And he goes, "Yeah," and I was like, "Do it." And he cut that first piece of meat, like just totally singed.
It's like a it's
But
it's
yeah,
it's a
yeah, I
beautiful
was
cut.
doing this. It wasn't.
It's
It's
like
like this.
crazy,
Yeah.
man. That I saw my arteries getting clogged as they cut it, but I was like, "This is gonna taste so good."
And that was first, right? Like a New York staple coming
First
to St.
ever.
Louis. And so that's the type of surprise you
Yep.
can look for at a Foodies Eat First Fest. That
Yeah,
kind of thing.
and the
Where it's like,
best of the
wow, I'm
best.
eating something like I never would have had the opportunity to eat,
Yeah,
So
who knows?
dude,
Maybe.
I'm excited for you.
Hey,
Thanks for coming to break it all down. And I know it's like you have to talk about this stuff a lot, but that's kind of part of your gig
dude,
too,
I
right?
love it, man.
And then
It's
you're probably
fun.
living your best life, right? Like
I
it's hopefully
totally.
that's how I like when you're in these. It's almost like a meeting room. It's a podcast. We're just talking, but we're breaking down like your stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's like it's
go ahead.
things that I'm passionate about.
Yeah,
It's not like this is my job
it's not a
to
job you hate.
a job I hate. Like, hey man, if you guys you should work for my insurance company.
No
We do
offense. Like again, if you're living your dream selling insurance, that's
yeah.
not what we're saying.
I actually come from the insurance industry, so I'm speaking of that realm.
Oh, on purpose.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
I
like
see.
but it's like, no, man, I'm just excited because it's like I get to talk to all kinds of people in all different realms, all different circles, and everybody's like they're wanting these kind of events, and we're just not seeing it. And every time we do see it, it's like, oh, it's gone next year,
Mm.
um,
Oh,
or
totally. That's
or they
happening a lot right now.
and they don't know, or they don't know how to market it, and because the whole thing of build it and they will come, it's kind of an old thing. It's like, no, why don't you just meet people where they are, care a little bit more,
Mhm.
and yeah, so
Make it
I
so
get
that people
excited.
can make it so that people can plug in, you
Dude,
know?
I'm telling you, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I am excited. Like I'm energized.
yeah.
I'm I need to sleep a little bit more, but I'm just excited every night. Like at least for the last week, it's so much potential.
All right, here's what I'll do. Give you a break, and I'll catch you up on my stuff real
Yes,
quick,
yeah.
all
What are
right?
you up to?
No, this is it. Alamo Drafthouse and other local movie theaters in St. Louis. We'll be at all of them for the screen and socials.
Mhm.
10 plus movies we're gonna be at. Starts off, we got coming up soonest when
Dark
this
Knight,
you already know.
February 8th, right?
February 23rd.
Oh wait, no, 8. Yeah, I'm goof. Yeah,
So the 8th is too soon. Don't put me in a panic attack because I got
yeah.
winners. I got winners to email with free tickets to that show, and it's not too late. You can still enter. We're gonna draw it.
23rd. That's a Monday.
It's a Monday night, and there might be tickets left. I cannot promise you that because it's been up for a couple weeks now.
What time?
6 o'clock, one showing only of The Dark Knight, 2008. Heath Ledger,
Can you
Christian Bale.
can you give me a ticket to that,
I mean, probably like
dude? That
if there's a seat open, but we can.
true.
All right, we'll check.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
You're asking the same question that a lot of fans are right now. Are there tickets left? Or who's going to win these? I got some seats that I'm giving away. All right, and
But no,
then
yeah,
we got Avengers Doomsday. We're counting down to that. Supergirl is this year. We're gonna be counting down to the Voltron live action movie, partnering with the Voltron folks. All right, Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
mhm.
Didn't you say you had something on this? Because like I'm so excited for this movie. By the way, I don't know if you know about this movie or like what's going to be happening, but since this is mostly superheroes, I'll tell you.
Tell me, yeah.
Coming into this movie, all you need to know is in the last movie, a magic spell was cast that the whole world knew this Peter Parker was Spider-Man. The whole world like kind of knew that. It
Okay.
was out in the end, like they found out. Now, no one even knows that Spider-Man is Peter Parker, and outside of that, no one even knows Peter Parker at all. He's just completely on his own.
Yeah, yeah.
He's in a broke ass apartment. He's making his own Spider-Man suit. I've heard like maybe the Punisher might be in this thing. Like Daredevil was in the last one. Like, will Daredevil be in it again? And Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out later this year. I brought that up for a reason. You working on this film or something? Allied Global Marketing.
I need them.
Hopefully we'll get them
Allied. Come
to
on.
get us to the screening. Obviously, that's always
Yeah.
great. And then, what do you have some ideas for doing something?
You know what? Hey, we have some. I sound like an OG in the barbershop. You know what? No, like man, I watched like every single Marvel movie, like from what the first. Let's just say that Iron Man, right?
Hell yeah!
Even was it the Fox ones that they were putting out? Sony, I think Sony Pictures. But like, man, we got to do more activations here in St. Louis. I think like we're a huge market, and Disney should have been in St. Louis. We all know that, right? We should
Yeah,
have had
that
a
almost
Disney
happened.
World. So I think that like, especially with what you do with mostly superheroes, my festival is a few weeks before the movie comes out. I mean, I don't know if we can get, even if we can get like, I don't know who Spider-Man was before Tobey Maguire, right? We're going back. I don't know
Uh-huh.
who that person. Maybe bring them into the festival. Let's do an
I'll get
activation.
Tom Holland if we can get him. Like, I told Alamo, I
Yeah.
was like, "I'll get Christian Bale for The Dark Knight if I can get him." Like, we work backwards from a date, the screening socials are about
Yeah.
special appearances.
Mhm.
We're there all day at the theaters on the dates listed on mostlysuperheroes.com, and, yeah, we'll definitely do something for
We need Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and Supergirl, and Mandalorian and Grogu is in May, actually, and it'll be out for at least a month or 2.
Dang, so Disney's dropping boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
it's all Disney. Yeah, Star Wars, Marvel, all Disney. So we'll be activating for sure.
Yeah.
That's a great word because that is it. We're gonna be activating for sure at Foodies Eat First at the Mostly Superheroes booth. We'll do
Okay.
something with the movies. We'll have movie tickets up for grabs. We got our prize wheel. Like, there you go. You come in, you spin it, you might win a prize.
You see my eyes right now. I'm thinking, man.
I see you.
Wow.
You're working. I
No,
like it.
I'm ready. Like, so why don't I mean, I don't know if we have the space for the first festival.
Okay.
Maybe for the second. I went to a comedy festival many years ago called Clusterfest, and they had like the Seinfeld experience. They had the Office experience, right? What if we do Allied, if you're listening, or Disney, come to my festival in August, or even be part of my restaurant week, and we set up a room like at that time we'll be getting closer to Doomsday. We set up a room just like we mirror what it is in the movie, but
Mhm.
you're doing mostly superheroes in the Peter Parker like bedroom per se, right?
Yeah,
So
okay, like a
we
recreation,
recreate
create
it.
a
You're doing
booth.
it. Photo op.
Get the real IP with these real get Disney, Marvel involved
Let's do it.
because it's the stuff that we're already doing for our fans on this podcast. An episode just
Yeah.
dropped today on our podcast with a MCU complete timeline, chronological order recap, and then 30 minutes. I did the whole MCU in 30 minutes,
Hmm.
and
I gotta watch
because
that.
like I know these things in and out. There were some mistakes in there. I listened back in the editing, and there was a couple small mistakes, just basically name flips, but I addressed those at the end.
Yeah.
But overall, that's the service we try to provide. I mean, as cheesy and nerdy as it sounds, this is mostly superheroes, and Marvel is my personal
Mhm.
favorite. So we're doing a Road to Doomsday, dude. I hope people's ears are perking up right now.
Mhm.
If you can help us, we'll be at Two Rivers Comic Con in April 25th, 26th,
Where's that at?
St. Charles at the Steel Shop.
Okay.
Got a mega booth up there. We're part sponsors of the event. I'm moderating panels. We should be at GalaxyCon
That's
again because
awesome.
we did a live panel. GalaxyCon came to St. Louis for the first time last year.
Okay.
And before that, it was like Wizard World. People will remember. GalaxyCon's like the big main name. They bring the big names. Giancarlo Esposito and Sean Gunn was here. And
Mm.
I mean, massive down at the Dome. And we got to do a live panel, comic books you should be reading.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be back there again. So, like, there's a couple Comic Cons here in the region that, like, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to people listening. Like, sky's the limit. We're already participating in those. Your festivals,
Yeah, yeah, I see
let's
it.
let's bring it together, right? Like, we'll help bring we, of course, being mostly superheroes, will help bring TV, film, movie theater stuff into your world as much as we can. But I'm with you. We can't do a lot of it without like some big sponsor help, or if we want to do something like a mega booth,
Mhm.
dude, Disney, please. And like we do, yeah, Ally, if you guys can jump in on it, whoever's around that wants to be a part, Alamo, those, our friends at the Alamo and the ownership there.
Yeah, yeah,
We got
they're awesome.
we've got some meetings scheduled to hopefully make some stuff happen. But
no, you've seen me stare off enough because the wheels are turning,
me too.
and I gotta
You
I
can
gotta
tell we're
figure
both
out.
working right now.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get to I mean, it's still early. It's early February.
But
No,
this is when it all happens though.
it'll
Like
be
you
cool
have to get
for
the work done, like,
this will be fun to look back on because if we like after
yeah.
Doomsday is such a big deal. I mean, they
Mhm.
spend I don't even know what the budget would be for a Doomsday, probably 300-400 million.
Yeah,
They're expecting a
at
two
least.
probably $1.8 billion movie with all those people, and marketing is gonna be 300 million of it probably. So, like,
Yeah, probably the same approach as the Deadpool Wolverine. The press release is gonna be crazy, the press tour.
dude, that
And
was
you
a good
got
one.
you got, again, Deadpool might be, who knows? And then the Robert Downey Jr. and the Fox X-Men, like, there's
Mm,
the Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, there's so much going on. There's so many giant names in the movie.
yeah.
I mean, you talk about budget, it might be more than 4
It could be,
this is gonna
yeah,
be over $500 million movie. It has to be. Like, I don't see how you don't do that with that
but
as
they
many
expect
names.
it back. That's the crazy like,
Yeah,
imagine
right,
I
they do.
I think it was like the I haven't
I mean, we'll be there.
yeah, I was gonna say I haven't kept up with the Fast and Furious for excuse me, for a long time, but, what's his name? Like, I think it was, like, Ludacris or someone was like throwback. I think it was Ludacris or someone was like, "They keep saying, 'Hey, why you guys keep making those movies? It's dead. No one wants them.'" And he's like, imagine telling a business owner, hey, you put 200 million in, you're gonna get a billion.
Yeah, why would we
Why
not?
would it's like, yeah, you could say you're tired of it, but like it's returning like crazy. And so like,
And my wife has not gotten tired of these movies once. She's a
yeah,
big fan.
it's gonna be cool to see them all come back. I'm
Yeah,
actually
where the big cliffhanger after the 10. It was the giant cliffhanger at the end with, like,
yeah.
Jason Momoa, spoiler alert, Jason Momoa, the big dam, like, the whole team, it was Vin Diesel and his son were, like, down below the dam, and it's, like, starting to blow up.
Oh, this is Fast and Furious?
This is Fast Furious
Oh,
10,
yeah,
and then
I'm
we
out.
dude, yeah, dude, this is the
That came
newest
out?
one. Yeah, well, 10 came out, it's almost been, like, 2 years,
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
and we're still waiting on this 11, I guess.
Oh god,
And
yeah.
it was a cliffhanger. It was the first time they had ever done, like, a straight up cliffhanger where, like, the credits just the team crashes in the plane, like, in the mountains, and you're like, "Did the whole team just die?" Obviously not, 'cause their contract you can read their contracts.
Ah, you
But and shout out How Did This Get Made, the podcast. They do a great job talking about those movies better than we ever could. All right, man.
Yep,
We're coming up right up on time.
yeah.
Anything else you wanted to say before we leave? And thank you for being here. Thanks for
Dude,
coming in, man.
no, thanks for having me, man. It's important to support independent media, other creators. I say we're trying to make it. We're all working to make it. So when we do make it, and people like 10 years from now, I'm like, man, how do you guys know each other? Blah, blah, blah. We go back, and you see that happens with all kinds of people. So no, I love what you guys do. I love the energy and foodieseatfirst.com. We'll be having more and more information on there. Like I said, I think the press release will come out to everyone. It's like such a great feeling knowing that everybody's gonna know about it, but I just hope you guys that are listening can really hear it in my voice to get your tickets when they go on sale. One, they're gonna be like the lowest price, and you wanna get it because like, we're so huge on content too, so, like but who knows? Maybe we're working on ways to even if you can't make it, maybe the food can get sent to you, so who knows?
Like,
Cliffhanger.
trying to solve every problem. I love that, man. And I'll throw some thank you for the what saying what you said and always showing us a lot of love and coming on here and bringing us in kind of to the
Mm,
fold just based on like, a mutual connection brought us together a long time ago and we start partnering here and there. And that's how I feel too. Like, and we can see, right? Like all the stuff that happens in the city, nothing happens by magic.
yeah,
It's always like real people having to get together, pull out the bootstraps, get it done. So I'm gonna say like kudos to you, your business partner, your whole team, and your family. Your wife, and it's a big commitment to do these things, and
yeah,
it can be stressful. It's a big time list, but I think we all agree. Things I hear like that are sticking with me lately is doing hard things. When you're capable of it, that's
mhm,
great, and being ambitious with your goals is a great thing.
mhm,
Like we shouldn't be scared to like go for big things. And every time I talk to you, I think I know where you're at with the stuff because of what you've done before, and you're always like kind of doubling your
it's
list and being
crazy.
like, "Hey, we're doing more." So I can see your ethic, I can see your passion, and you bring it all right back to the city. Like,
Mhm,
dude, that's a lot of similar feelings about what we try to do on here. So thanks for your time, man.
dude,
Thank you again, and we'll just keep
appreciate you,
hanging.
brother.
I'll see you at your festivals. You come see us at the
Uh,
movies,
I was gonna say, and I'll see you before
comic
then.
book shops. Yeah, we'll hang out.
Yeah, yeah, I do need to hit up one of those, who knows, maybe I'll, like, drop in some tickets or something. I'll print some tickets, I don't
For
even know if I
what?
could do
For
that.
what?
One of my festivals, and
Oh yeah,
I'll
I
put
meant
it
to
in
be
the
wearing
comic
this the
book.
whole time.
"Sir,
I meant to be wearing my.
they'll be like, "Sir, sorry, that was
That's
last year."
last. Yeah, you better make sure these are way different. This
I
is my
know.
one from
I
last
actually
year.
need to order s I need to thanks for reminding me, I gotta order some new ones.
Uh,
I gotta make it more legit, man.
yeah,
Those are
something.
expensive, though. Dude,
No, that was
these
that was
things
legit as hell, dude. It was a
oh,
vibe. It's gonna be a vibe. Foodies eat first.
yep,
You'll see the Mostly Superheroes podcast booth there.
yep,
If you guys can get a promo code, do it. If not, no worries.
mhm,
But either way, if you want to see us, we'll be there. We'll be
yeah,
there. We'll be at all of them.
yeah, I got you,
And I
man.
got restaurants, man. We got to talk offline, okay? I
Yeah,
got
let's do
restaurants.
it.
We got to do it.
Cool, I appreciate you.
Okay, I'll see you later. That's Mostly Superheroes. Thanks for tuning into this indie podcast. Support us because we need it. We had people request us to stream on more platforms. We just need a little more money. You can do that at mostlysuperheroes.com/support. We'll see you there. Take it easy.